My wife might as well pack our showerhead with the way she fills our car to the brim every time we travel, usually causing safety hazards because I can't even see out the side mirrors, and now she's livid that I told her she makes traveling suck. So my wife, 38F, and I, 36M, have been together 8 years. We live in my home state of Arkansas, she is from San Diego. Every year she wants to visit home. We used to fly, but since we have a kid, 2F, she now wants to drive. I have no problem using all my vacation days for this. She lives here. Traveling is a pain because she overpacks. Used to fill my car full, but work gave me a $900 car allowance and we used it to get a full-size Suburban. This time she loaded that full. I mean front passenger to the ceiling so I can't see the mirrors full. We didn't use hardly any of it. Every stop I carried everything into the hotel because she was afraid it would get stolen. It's 3 days each way. Got through it, told her she makes traveling miserable because she is also super late. Tell her 10 a.m. She might arrive by noon. So every day we don't leave the hotel until 12, then she insists we drive until midnight, unfun. Anyway. This weekend I was sent on a work conference. They got me a sweet hotel room, week at a nice resort, super excited. We were going to go and leave the baby. Day before she cancels my mom watching to bring our child. Fills the Suburban full, again. Mind you, it's my work trip. 5 days, 5 nights. Most of the stuff was just overpacking. She brought a tote of blankets. 1 of towels. 2 of her clothes. Totes. I told her she makes it miserable. The hotel always gets cluttered and full. The night before we leave is always a mess trying to pack and her organizing stuff she brought that never gets used. She freaked out, told me I just want to go hook up and cheat at these things I invited here, and she is filing for a divorce because I told her you're overpacking and insisting we fill every vehicle full and always being late makes me miserable. We were 3 hours late leaving to get to the conference, so I missed the networking opening night, which is where in my industry people tend to click up afterwards to a degree. I missed going to the best vendor events, etc., because she insisted that I don't leave because she was overwhelmed with how messy the hotel room was. Mind you, it was all the stuff she brought, took out of totes, and never used, and the toddler then destroyed. Am I a jerk? Edits. Yes, I am involved in raising our child. I actually packed for our trip. I had 1 bag for baby to go to mom's, toys, diapers, food, etc., a big bag but 1 large suitcase. I had a bag packed for wife and 1 for me. Yes, she had ADHD. She always says she doesn't want to do this, then trip comes and she does it. I am not a cheater. She accused me of it last time I went solo. I am exhausted. If she left me I think I would be done with relationships. My own mental health is wrecked. My boss wasn't mad, he found the whole thing hilarious when I told him. He skipped half of the conference himself. My job wasn't threatened, but to me it was. I tried the whole packing thing for her and me. I have tried to just accept her issues, but it's gotten worse. When we first got together it was she needed a large checked bag for a 2-day trip to Las Vegas. Now she needs an entire Suburban for a week trip. One of issues is the vehicle is so full. If it was just the back, I might be able to deal. But it's so full I can't even see the side mirror. I've expressed how unsafe that is and she doesn't care, just yells that I don't understand. Yes, she comes from a hoarder background. Commenter 1. Not a jerk. Personally, I think your wife is crazy pants for wanting to drive the 20+ hours both ways between San Diego and Arkansas with a 2-year-old instead of flying. I've made that trip twice without kids and it was torture. I feel like she's making it harder for y'all to travel, not easier. The bottom line is that she went with you on a work trip, made you late, accused you of wanting to cheat, and threatened to divorce you. None of those things are okay, op. Commenter 2. The fact that she is impacting your job and career would be it for me. Not only did you miss events, but I can only imagine what your peers thought when you rolled in late or were seen taking the kitchen sink from your Suburban to the hotel room. I also would never drive a car where I can't see out the back window and the side windows. I literally would not back out of the driveway. NTA, but you need to grow a spine and deal with this. If I were your boss, I would be extremely unhappy with you showing up late to a conference that I'm paying you to attend. The more I reread Op's post, the more concerned I am for his child and him. He can't safely drive because all of the crap in the car inhibits his ability to see the mirrors. All of that crap could seriously harm the poor child in case of an accident. His wife wants to drive till midnight? What about the baby being able to have a semi-normal bedtime routine while on the road, dinner, bath time, snuggle time, and bedtime? And what's the deal with driving 3 days each way to San Diego rather than flying? It is statistically much safer to fly rather than drive this distance. But Op's wife is messing with his career. I can only imagine the gossip and jokes going around the hotel and convention as he's seen hauling a bunch of crap into and out of the hotel room. And he missed very important events because of her. I mean, she couldn't handle how messy the hotel room was because of all of her crap? WTF? This is where I think the op might be YTA. He's on a work trip. His company pays for their Suburban. The company paid for the hotel room. I wonder if he gets a meal allowance that his wife will use. He is being paid to be there to work. And he let his wife sabotage that. He chose to not go to the vendor events because of her. He chose to be 3 hours late to the conference because of her. What his boss has learned is that he cannot be relied upon. What his boss has learned is that a new rule might need to be put in place that only the employee may occupy the company paid for hotel rooms so that situations are less likely to occur in the future. If I were ops boss, I would be livid. It would impact his future employment and growth in the company. We would be having a meeting as soon as we were back in the office. Update. About a month ago I told my wife she makes traveling no fun. I posted before we left for our drive home. Since then, it's been a whirlwind. We got home, I wanted to talk, she said we were fine. I called a counselor and got us more couples therapy, and set her up with one who specializes in trauma that causes hoarding. She did not call a lawyer. She threatened again, so I dialed one on her phone and put it on speaker and walked away. Not my best moment. However, since then we have attended 4 sessions together and she has went 5x apart. I spent all my savings to hire some people to come in and help her clean for a week. We threw away 2 40-yard dumpsters fairly full of stuff. Clean put her car, the one she puts my daughter in daily, out and established a routine of only her purse and diaper bag go up front, the rest is trunk only. I've had to go through it daily and remove stuff. I once let it go 4 days and it was full again. We are going to see her family in December. I made it very clear if the vehicle is loaded full, I am going to the airport and flying with our daughter and she can make the trip herself. We made the packing lists already. The boot of the Suburban can be full but nothing above the boot cover and nothing besides a small cooler and purse and diaper bag up front. I bought refundable tickets for my daughter and I to fly to and from San Diego if she fills the vehicle and throws a fit. Now how is our quality of life? She seems happy. Her family says she is happier than ever. She has always wanted a clean house and car, but fights me when I clean up, even now, as she was about to do it. I am miserable. I am constantly picking up the car, the yard, the house. I let it go 2 days once and got screamed at for sabotaging her. I talked to a lawyer myself. Not to move forward but to protect myself. My boss actually has me in line for a promotion. Which is great, only problem is if our marriage ends and she moves back to California then I would be stuck in a 2-year deal at work. So I am currently very nervous about career advancement when I am miserable personally. Edit, forgot to add the cheating part. She confessed she was nervous I would cheat because I am not the ugliest guy around and you work hard, so if you hate me then you would have options. I have no idea if she is cheating, and I am kind of at a point when I don't care. I am 100% checked out. Edit 2. So many responses. Why haven't I cut the cord? Because she is my wife and we said for better or worse. How can I walk away from her when she is not doing okay without giving it the good old college try? Plus I was raised divorce is not an option. I gave myself until Christmas 2026, if it's not better then, I am pulling the plug. I am picking up every day because counseling said it would help, and also as people rightfully pointed out last time my daughter doesn't deserve this. I want a clean home, so I do it myself. Is it defeating to come home every day and the kitchen table is covered with random stuff she got out because she was going to bake but never did, and the bed is covered with totes of clothes she was going to sort? Sure. Do I want to go through the guest room every 3 days because she destroys it, not figuratively but gets stuff out in it or brings things into it, and I want it to be guest ready at all times? No, I don't, but it's the price I pay. If I don't do it, our house is trash, and our kid doesn't deserve it. If I leave, I am hurting someone with mental illness. All I am doing right now is destroying someone, myself. And when I finally walk away, I can honestly say I did my best. Yes, I am documenting her car and the house when I get home and when I leave. I am probably enabling right now, but if it goes the way it probably will, I'm going to be fighting to keep my daughter. Part of this going above and beyond is so that I can be the better parent, because people before were right, I wasn't protecting my kid. As for her claiming I am sabotaging, I must have worded it wrong. When I clean up she is mad because she was going to do it in a minute even though it's been days. Those wondering about work, I am full-time. She works full-time now as a teacher, started back a few days ago. I had hoped she would stay home full-time to raise our daughter as that's why I took this job. Don't love it, don't enjoy it, but it pays the bills and provides a good call, but it's what she says she needs. And for the people messaging me about using the word boot, I am from Arkansas but there is this thing called a plane, and I have worked all over and have even enjoyed a TV show or two that wasn't Walker Texas Ranger. I also call carts at the store's trolleys, partly to mess with people and partly because it entertains me, and mainly because it's become a habit. Commenter 1. This is the answer. As miserable as it is, Ops should take that promotion with the 2-year contract and spend that 2-year period documenting everything on every level. Wait a few days before cleaning to have evidence of how bad she lets it get. Definitely use cameras. Then, after 2 years of advancing at work and gathering evidence, divorce and go for full custody. It's sad, but hoarders almost never get better, and it's not sustainable for him to clean up her mess together. Even the 2 years is going to be hard as heck. Commenter 2. This doesn't sound like she's doing any work to help improve things but you have somehow been convinced to do more which is not sustainable. Have either of you addressed her verbally abusing you in therapy? Commenter 3. I don't think this is nearly the end of it. Commenter 4. Run. This woman will destroy your life and leave it in ruins. You deserve to be happy.